When COVID happened, City Council enabled an option for you to call and leave a voicemail that will be played pre-recorded instead of you having to be there in person or get online digitally. They voted unanimously to remove that, motioned first by Cicho, seconded by Vieira. And they did that because they said, well, we never used to be able to do voicemails before, so we're just kind of going back. So I'd like to hear some thoughts about the voicemails being removed and your general thoughts about whether that's a good or bad decision and why. Black Rose, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I think it's kind of interesting that they would want to remove the voicemails to begin with. It is city council, so you should be wanting the people to know what's happening, regardless of if it's other constituents that are being the ones to speak in. So it is kind of concerning that they would want to keep the voicemails kind of off the record in a sense. I'd want to know really more of the why, try to understand it, because otherwise it sounds like you're just trying to cover up evidence of hearing from the people.
Yeah, I mean, I'll piggyback off that. I think it's the weakest argument that they could make, right? Because as we've seen, not just through COVID, but just through the way technology advances, the government didn't always used to live stream the presidential address. You don't see them taking that back because as things advance, technology and just in general, things change, especially the government, especially the way people have access to stuff. That's like saying, oh, well, we didn't used to have ramps leading up to the building. We're just going back. No, you don't take away accessibility. That's not how that works, just because it was inconvenient for you. And to piggyback off what Black Rose is saying, wondering like, well, why? Well, we know why, because now it's kind of like they went from hearing like me, like little murmurs of like stuff of people who had the privilege, ability, time, resources to make their comments heard. Now almost everybody can make their comments heard. And now they're hearing like a big, like they're hearing huge feedback, and they're like, "Whoa, let's turn that off. Let's turn that off right now." And it's like, yeah, I wonder why you want to turn off the voicemails. So I was pretty pissed when I heard about that. I was like, you're gonna listen to it on your own time? I don't think so.
Good point, Andy. And for me personally, like I have to work Thursdays, and I either have to use my personal time off, which I'd rather use, for like recreation or something, or I have to like just try to be there digitally live while I'm at work, which is, not a very pleasant experience. So having the voicemail option increases accessibility, not just for people with mobility issues, but working class people, people who can't afford childcare. Boom.